Okay, so I am Tess, I am 19, and I have never kissed anyone. Hi, okay, this is literally the 4th time that I am filming this. And I am crossing fingers that this is just the last time that I'm going to film this, because I have been wanting to get this video out here for so long, since the middle of the year. So let's do this. And Sam made me a smoothie, my sister. So I'm also going to be enjoying my berry smoothie with soy milk. Cheers. So I'm going to kind of start in high school and work my way up. In high school, I felt very insecure about it. You know, considering high school is kind of seen as the place where you do a lot of these things. You kind of get the first kiss over and done with. You have your first boyfriend. I don't know, have sex for the first time. Who knows? The whole smorgasbord. There's a lot of firsts that I think we put it. Oh my god. Okay, there's a lot of firsts in high school that we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to sort of get done and do. I remember in grade 11 when I actually wanted to get my first kiss over and done with, but it just never kind of happened and never felt like the right time. And I think, you know, and I think we learn this, and I think I'm going to continue learning this, but you know, we can say to ourselves, this is what I want done, this is what I want done, but if it's not the right time, it's just not going to happen. And I think that was definitely with my case. There were a few people who I nearly got the first kiss done and out of the way, or just a kiss, you know, whatever. But at the time, they were drunk and a little bit high on weed, and I was just not for that. So I sort of turned away, or just kind of did not show that I was enthused. And yeah, it definitely made me replay those sort of situations in my head again and be like, oh Tess, if you'd just gone with it, it would have made your life so much easier. You could have just related to all your friends and just got in conversation about this kind of stuff. And that was never really my case. I really struggled to relate to a lot of my friends who had hooked up with people who'd already had their first kiss, or had boyfriends, you know, with all the sort of boyfriend drama and on egg and stuff. I could sympathize, but I could never really empathize with them about it. So it was something that really held incredibly close to me, and it was something that I, especially in high school and kind of leaving high school and kind of going into the big real world, it was something that I was very protective about people finding out, because I was scared that I would be judged or rejected. And quite a few of my close friends know that I haven't had my first kiss yet, and I'm sure a lot of my other friends have realized or have, I don't know, maybe just thought, I don't think she has. I don't know. But it was something that made me feel very insecure and very left out in high school, for sure. The reason I wanted to share it is because I'm getting awkward again. I'm literally getting awkward again. I wanted to share it because I think it's so important that we realize there is a time and a place for everything, and that we all have a different story and a different journey that we have to go through. And I don't ever want anybody to feel as alone and weird and left out as I did. There was a time, I think it was grade 10 or 11, where, you know, I'm not really for labels, but where I literally thought I was gay because I hadn't, like no sort of kiss had ever happened, and I thought there was something wrong with me. I thought boys were like not for me because, you know, yeah, I just thought there was something wrong with me. Why I hadn't had my first kiss yet. and that's not the case. But I just think there's a lot of pressure in high school to do so many things. And peer pressure is a real thing, people. I also think I'm one of those people who never really put myself in situations where I could be kissed. You know what I mean? I am really not a big partier. And I don't really like the taste of alcohol, so I'll only have like one shot or a drink or something at a party or at a friend's house. Otherwise, fizzy drinks are my bestie. So I'm never kind of drunk or tipsy, and weed and drugs don't appeal. You know, I also am way better one-on-one than I am in a giant group of people. I just find parties and things like that, like sort of going out, I find it incredibly overwhelming unless I'm with a solid group of people who I know that I can trust. So I just never really put myself in situations where, you know, it could happen. I mean, it was so funny. When I went out with a few friends a while ago, and I was at the bar. I don't know what, I think we were ordering shots or something, I don't know. And this guy came next to me and he said, "My friend thinks you're pretty," or whatever. So I was like, "Oh, thank you." And I turned around and I looked at him. He was cute. He had curly hair. He was gorgeous. And I looked, I was like, "Oh, nice." And I turned back and I was like, okay. I don't know why I find that so funny, but I just can't flirt. It just doesn't. It doesn't come naturally to me. I'm just like, "Oh, thanks." And they just walked away, and I was like, oh gosh, like you had one job and it just didn't work out. So dire, so dire. Oh, awful. Anyway, it was just super casual, and I just wanted to share it, and I just want to let people who need to hear it that you're not alone, and we all have our own story that we need to play out, and when the time is right for you to find love, for you to have your first kiss, all those kinds of things. It'll happen when it's the right time. Accept the space that you're in and live through it. It's okay to feel lost, and it's okay to feel left out and lonely, because we all feel like that. And just to know that you're not alone. But own it, girlfriend. I hope you took something out of this video. I hope you know that you're not alone. And yeah, I may add a few snippets of the videos, the last two videos I filmed. I may add a few snippets of those into this video just so you can see the sort of different places that I was in earlier in the year and where I am now. So yeah. In high school, I think I was very insecure about it, and it was really hard for me. But I think like of recent, it's sort of been one of those things where it's like, girlfriend, you are always enough. No matter like what other people have done, or you know, if you haven't done something that somebody else has done, you're no less than them. They are no less than you. There's somebody looking out for you, and you know, be open, but never drop your standards. Super important to remember, there's nothing wrong with you. You are still badass, you're still fabulous, you can still thrive with a kiss, without a kiss, and just allow things to unfold. I think I've really come to a point where I'm just letting things unfold as they do. no matter what. No kiss, no guy, nothing like that will ever or should ever sort of tip your scale of the self-worth and the love that you give to yourself. I've learned to love myself, I think, without having a guy or somebody else measure how much I love myself or just the respect I have for myself. But I mean, with that being said, it's your body, it's your body, so you must do whatever you feel comfortable doing. And this is not to say that girls who have hooked up with guys, you know, at clubs or whatever, they are, you know, less than the people who waved or anything like that. You do you, boo. You do you. Like, yeah, I definitely think know what you want and know what you're looking for, and then from there you don't gotta drop your standards. You don't, you know, a lot of the pressure we actually put on ourselves. You know, there's nobody who's actually pushing you to do anything. You know, and this is something I realized. I would always like blame other things and other situations and scenarios and stuff like that, but it was just to mask that I was actually, you know, blaming myself. And you are responsible for, or you are in charge of what you decide to do. Yeah, you know. So I've just been editing and I realized that I don't really have much of an outro or a goodbye. So that is what this is. I think it's quite apparent in the video of how awkward and uncomfortable I may come across. That's because it's all real. Yeah, I also think it's interesting how the videos that I filmed in May and September are still speak so much truth in them, and I do still you know, feel that way, but this is where I am right now at this moment, and I think that's super important, just to take every day as it comes and to just take things as they come. And so yeah, as of present, this is how I'm feeling about it, and I'm just happy that I can get it off my chest and share it. Yeah, okay, bye. Okay, so shock horror. I am 19 and I have never kissed anybody.